Hey guys, it's Rusty Bucket here. We're doing another episode on our 2024 Chevrolet Colorado Trailboss with a 2.7 liter turbo. A little backstory to what we're getting ready to go into. Years ago, I bought a van off a GM dealership and had a 6 liter in it, 4L80. And from day one, when you would fire it up after it was cold, when it was cold, it would knock, it would make a hell of a racket. You really sounded like the thing was going to blow up, and then it would quiet up. We took it to GM, they checked it. We had an actual GM professional come in. He had told us at the time, we're going to stand by this engine for the life of the vehicle. So we knew then, we're not going to change it. We're going to hold him to that. We put 300,000 miles on that van, and then the thing literally broke the frame in half. We never had an issue. So I back GM in all their decisions when it comes to my vehicles straight from new. With that being said, we changed the oil in our 2.7 liter turbo, and when we did, we thought, it's probably not a bad idea to go ahead and check the oil filter. So we cut it open, and if you guys look in between here, you'll start seeing, looks like glitter. There's a whole bunch of metal that's in there in between all of it. We changed our oil at I think 1,500 miles, right around 1,500, and you can see, if I can get in there close to a couple of the pieces, you can see metal in there. So we went ahead before our trip. We wanted to do this, so we cut it open. We found all the metal, and we thought, you know what, we better call in just to be safe. If we're making a 7,500 mile trip, we want to know that this thing is going to hold together. So we called GM and we asked them. We asked multiple garages in the area. All of them said this is normal wear on a new engine. You will find this at 1,500 miles, and you may find it up to 5,000. They recommend 5,000 on your first oil change, so I may be a little ahead of the game. So at the end of the day, guys, you're probably going to find metal shavings and all these things right off the bat. Ask them how many miles are on them. Ask them, did you really break the engine in right? Yeah, we see metal in there. Yes, we do. But we're going to stand behind GM and what their decision is. They told us to run this thing, and that's what we're going to do. So I guess time will tell whether little metal shavings like this are going to be in there forever, or if little metal shavings like this are only going to be in for a short time. Halfway across our trip, we'll do a oil change when we hit the 5,000 mile mark, and hopefully they'll be able to cut it open for us the same as we did here. We used a pipe cutter so that there was no metal shavings from what we did getting into the filter, and they are a little hard to break apart the way they're glued, but let's see what GM has to say when this thing makes it, So naysayers, don't worry about the little flakes of metal. It's an engine breaking in. Rusty Bucket signing out.